Welcome to Empower Connect podcast, a podcast that inspires women to grow, forgive, and connect to God, themselves, and others. My name is Carolyn McClain, the forgiveness coach. Today I want to talk about embrace your past to move always forward. The E in the empowered method to forgiveness is for embrace. Embrace means accept or support a belief, theory, or change willingly and enthusiastically. Embrace your past helps you move forward. In Philippians 3:13 it says, "Forgetting the things that are behind me and focus on what lies ahead of me." This is my reminder verse, that I should focus on what is ahead of me and not what is behind me. Embracing forgiveness helped me understand what forgiveness is. It is a gift, a conscious decision, a desire to move on, releasing the desire to get even. Embracing forgiveness sets me free from the emotions that have been holding me hostage. Understanding that I am helping myself when I choose to forgive. This allows God to work in and through me. But when I am trying to get revenge or take control of the situation, God is not obligated to get involved in my situation. So when I choose to trust God, this allows me to embrace what had happened to me. When I was little, I imagined what my father looked like, what he talked like, and how he acted. I would daydream about our first meeting where he would accept me with open arms. I would imagine him picking me up and hugging me and telling me that he loved me. However, when I was older, the daydreaming turned into feelings of abandonment to bitterness. I would ask myself why he would not love me and want a relationship with me. I found out he was only 45 minutes from where my grandparents stayed. This made my bitterness turn into unforgiveness because I felt abandoned by the person that was supposed to love me. I never got the opportunity to meet him. He died when I was 23. By embracing that no matter what I can do, I cannot change the past. The fact is, I will never have a relationship with him. Embracing forgiveness is more than just accepting and letting go, because it requires a degree of empathy and compassion. I realized my parents have flaws. They are imperfect just like I am. Their imperfection is probably a result of their life circumstances, life choices, and their upbringing. I realize that many of our parents are wounded themselves and have never had a chance to heal. God put in us a yearning for our parents to love us, and when we are not getting it from them, it leaves a void. I had to shift my perspective on how I looked at my parents as imperfect sinners in need of a Savior, just like me. This helped me to show them compassion. Even though their trauma does not justify any hurt that they caused me, I choose for myself to embrace forgiveness. As I looked at my life, I was loved and I was never abandoned. My grandparents chose to raise me after they had raised 13 children of their own. And I realized this is the path that God chose for me. So I'm going to choose to embrace all of it instead of focusing on the bad. Embracing is a decision to forgive for yourself. Embracing forgiveness is reminding yourself that you are doing the best that you can at any given moment. You are redirecting your thoughts. Embracing helps you change your perspective and live in the present. Throughout our lives, we will have both positive and negative experiences. Life offers us numerous of opportunities to be hurt and offended by others. The benefit of forgiveness far outweighs the benefit of unforgiveness. The embracing process is working toward creating a happier, more peaceful existence through forgiveness. Through grace and strength God provides for you, embrace the responsibility that God has entrusted in you, but surrender to God the right and expectation that accompany your responsibility. There is a time for everything, even embracing, according to Ecclesiastes 3:5. So I tell you, embrace to move forward, embrace to learn from it, embrace so that you can connect with who you are. Embrace where your past is connected to you, but not driving you from your purpose. It is just part of who you are. It shapes you to become the true person, your true person. So I ask you, do you serve God or your feelings? When you ask God to forgive you, do you accept His forgiveness right away, or do you waste time feeling guilty? We have to allow God to heal our hurts in order for us to fully embrace the good and perfect plan He has for our life. Only when we grasp the enormity of Christ's forgiveness towards us are we prepared to extend the forgiveness towards others. Now take a deep breath. Embrace the gift of God's grace and go live it like you mean it by embracing a new way of being. I want to thank you for tuning in today. I truly appreciate it. Be sure to tune in next week for our next episode. If this has been a blessing to you, please visit my website, www.carolyncoaching.com, where you can subscribe to this show. That way you will never miss an episode. Also, feel free to share with others. And remember this, you may get knocked down, but you are not out. Get up. This is not the end of your story. Thank you and God bless.